development. I figure due to the circumstances, and because these videos are pretty easy to make and quite fun, I figured I'd make 2 a day. I'll try not to spam the Discord too much. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. We still need our party leader. Because the last one we made was our founder, but not our leader. I don't think there's much more to say beyond that. Yeah, let's go ahead and start rolling. We get 6 and 5. So that is unremarkable, law enforcement, and retired. Let's grab... Who is the first person that this werewolf would go after for help? I'm thinking someone retired, someone knowledgeable, someone wise. So, yeah. It might even be like, you know, from their pack. Yeah, let's go with background retired. And we're here at retired. We get 2d10 in 1d10 in each of 2 different qualities. So D10, D10, not D20, D10. We get information qualities and social qualities. So, criminal underworld info, deep space knowledge, history, magical lore, medicine, otherworldly mythos, science, technology, banter, insight, imposing, leadership, and persuasion. We're gonna give them insight. But what should they... I want to give them an information quality, but what should they have? Which I think dictates what they were retired from. Or maybe we can do it the other way around. Let's figure out what they were retired from first. History is the easiest one because that applies to a lot of historical facts. It could also be like, if it's a member of their tribe, then it could be like history from stories passed on down, like an oral tradition. We could also say that's magical lore or even otherworldly mythos. I'm thinking of... Well, otherworldly mythos is more like Cthulhu, I think. Magical lore is closer to what we're talking about. Okay, magical lore. So, we have... Well, do we want magical lore? If we go with magical lore, then what this is an elder from Lupe's... Cassandra's tribe. Which, if we do that, then we're really leading into the tribe mentality. Which, the aspect I was going for was she was trying to make a new tribe. And if she has an elder as a party member, instead of like a supporting character, then you don't really have a missing tribe. Now, do you? Tell you what. Let's nix the magical lore, and let's do a different information. How about criminal underworld info? I'm thinking that this person that she goes up to used to be a cop. Yeah, that makes sense, because she's going after someone with law enforcement knowledge and things like that. So, criminal underworld info. I wish that there was a legal version of this, because criminal underworld info implies that they know criminal stuff instead of law stuff. But I think we're going to go with that as it is, because it kind of implies they know stuff about the law as well. Anyway, we get an identity principle, so we'll make a note of that. Principle of Identity. We get a D12 and 2D6 to roll in the power source section. So I will meet you down there on that page. And we're here at power sources, and I had the insight, the thought that maybe he was a dirty cop, but he tried to clean up his act at the end, to the point where Cassandra never knew that he was dirty. She just knows that he was a cop. So you have that a lot of like regret in his past, and he's trying to make up for that in his now that he's retired. Anyway, power source selection. We get 2, 6, and 8. So make a note of that. 2, 6, 8, which also means 6, 7, 8 is okay. 8, 9, 10, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16. Or no, 14. Excuse me. I can math. Right. We've got training, nature, powered suit, tech upgrades, and alien. We got nature, which, considering how we were almost going to make the elder, I'm thinking the elder is going to be like a supporting cast character, especially since Cassandra needs someone from her family to actually be alive for principle of family to make sense. But for right now, for our officer, we could just say he's got training. Yeah, let's go with training. Power source. Training. And we're going to scroll on down. So this officer is not particularly powerful, but that's okay. Assign all the dice you rolled at the end of the background step to any of the following powers: gadgets, signature vehicles, signature weaponry, and athletic powers, which include agility, speed, strength, and vitality. I'm thinking we put the D12 into a signature weapon and have that be his Glock. D6. We're gonna have that be a signature vehicle, and have that be his not his old squad car, because he's retired. They don't let him keep the squad car, but so we're gonna say that it's a Dodge Charger. So Dodge Charger for a signature vehicle. And we got one more D6. Let's see. Gadgets doesn't quite make sense, because this is more of a natural team. We already have vehicle. We already have weaponry. So that leaves athletic power. So agility, speed, strength, and vitality. I guess agility. He's still fit, especially for his age. Okay. I don't quite like it, but we'll go with it. Anyway, we get 2 yellow abilities. We got always be prepared. Boost yourself using power. Use your max die. The bonus is persistent and exclusive. Then attack using your min die. You may use the bonus you just created on that attack. Okay. Reactive field. When you're attacked by a nearby enemy, the attacker also takes an equal amount of damage. I don't think so for reactive field for this character. So that leaves always be prepared and flowing fight. Flowing fight, by the way, attack using power. Use your mid die to attack 1 extra target for each bonus you have. Apply a different bonus to each attack. I like that. So always be prepared, and we're gonna use that with agility. I had the funny idea of it being his Dodge Charger. Always be prepared. Anyway, and flowing fight, and have that be with our Glock. When you move to the next step, select an extra quality from the archetypes list at a D8. Okay? So, I'm going to make a note of that right now. D8. Roll 1d10 and 2d8 for our archetype selection. Alright, let's roll them bones. We've got 5, 5, and 4. I always hate it when I get doubles. So 5 is Blaster. 4 is Marksman. 9 is Elemental and Energy Manipulator. And 10 is Robot or Cyborg. I guess we're going with Marksman. So this is our ranged hero. So, do we want this officer to be the leader? Where he's got some things to atone for. We've got a lot of people that want to be the leader, I think. It might be funny to have none of them be the leader. Right, I should actually mark down archetype. Marksman. Okay. Assign one of the dice you rolled at the end of the power step to signature weapon. If you already have signature weaponry, either swap it or skip it. We already have Glock at a D12, so we're going to keep it as it is. We get one or more of the remaining dice to the following power list. Signature vehicle, we already have that. Swinging, athletic power, intellectual power, which would be awareness, deduction, intuition, lightning calculator, and presence. I'm thinking deduction. Deduction at a D8. Any remaining dice to any of the following qualities. And let's not forget we have that that freebie D8. Information quality. So that would be criminal underworld. I don't think so. Mental quality. So that'd be alertness, conviction, creativity, investigation, and self-discipline. So I'm thinking investigation at D8-10. Investigation. Alertness at D8. Alertness. And what else? Physical quality as well. Or we could choose a physical quality. Range combat. There we go. We could put the range combat at D10 and bump the investigation down to D8. But I like the idea of him being like a really good detective too much to sacrifice that. Anyway, we get 2 green abilities, one using signature weaponry and the other one using one of my qualities. Dual wielder. Attack 2 different targets using power or quality. One target using a mid die and the other using a min die. We could have him split his attention, but I think he focuses on one target. Load. Boost using power or quality to create one bonus using a max die and another using a mid die. That, I think, is a good idea. So, load with ranged combat, I think. No, alertness. Because, or maybe it's ranged combat. It's the same die either way. Ranged combat. There we go. Precise shot. Attack using power quality. Ignore all penalties on this attack. Ignore all defend actions. Cannot be affected by reactions. Spin and shoot. Attack using power quality. Defend using a min die. I don't think spin and shoot. Sniper aim. Boost yourself using power quality. Use a max plus min dice. This bonus can only be used against one chosen target and is persistent and exclusive against the target until it leaves the scene. I think we're going with precise shot. Precise shot with block. Okay. And we get 2 yellow abilities. Which means I need to add a row above. There we go. Called shot. Attack using quality. Create a boost for another hero using your max die. Exploding ammo. Attack or overcome using quality on an environment target using your max plus min die. If you roll doubles, take a minor twist. Hair trigger reflexes. When a new target enters a close range, attack that target by rolling a single quality die. And ricochet. Attack using quality. Use your max die. If you roll doubles, use max plus min instead. I like called shot. And it uses a quality, so we'll give that. We will give called shot to insight. Because that's him, like, leaning in on other people's psyche. And I like... I don't like exploding ammo too much, so that leaves hair trigger reflexes or ricochet. And I don't see him using ricochet if he's got called shot and more reliable stuff. So that leaves hair trigger reflexes, which is a reaction, and it uses a quality. We'll say range combat. We get a responsibility principle of responsibility, and we roll 2d10 for personality. Alright, and we're here at personality. I'm really hoping for jaded, and we haven't used our reroll. We do get a reroll, so let's see here. 6 and 7. So it's distant, stalwart, and 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13. Analytical. So we could go with distant or stalwart. I like both those. Let's go with stalwart. Or you know what? No, let's go with distant. Let's go with distant. I'm thinking distant because he... No, stalwart, because we already have distant. Where he is, like, being the good guy now. He's got some dirt on him, but he's definitely being, you know, I'm Mr. Heroic. Okay, so make up a quality based on my hero's backstory, assign a D8 to it. So, D8, Dirty Past. Or you know what? I like this better. I like this better. Bad cop. Good cop, bad cop. There we go. Because he's a good cop now. He was a bad cop before. We get D8s all across the board for our status. D8. 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 We for our out ability, defend an ally by rolling your single clock die. I like that. We are gonna scroll on down just a couple of pages to the red section, and we're gonna get 2 red abilities, which is always the most difficult step, I think. We're not too far from that. Here we are. Okay, so first, athletic powers, because we have agility. I don't think we're gonna pick one, but let's check it here. Major regeneration, obviously not. Paragon feat, obviously not. Push your limits, we only have 1 reaction, and it's very circumstantial, so no. Reactive strike. When you're attacked and dealt damage, you may attack the source of the damage by rolling your single power die, plus the amount of damage you take. No. Okay, that was no to all the athletic powers. What else we got? We don't have any elemental energy. We have some hallmark powers, because of our Glock and our Dodge Charger. Attack using signature weapon and at least one bonus. Use your max plus mid plus min dice. Destroy all your bonuses, adding them up to this attack first, even if they are exclusive. He's not that powerful with his gun. Quick exit. Attack using signature vehicle. Use your max die. Hinder each nearby opponent with your mid die. After using this ability, you and up to 2 allies may end up anywhere in the scene, even outside the action. I like quick exit with the Dodge Charger. So, quick exit. That's an action. Dodge Charger. Sacrificial Ram. Attack up to 3 nearby targets using signature vehicle. Use your max plus mid die against each of them. You cannot use your signature vehicle power for the rest of the scene and until it is recovered or repaired. That's funny, but I don't see him crashing his car into anyone. Ultimate Weaponry. Boost using power, you use your max die. The bonus is persistent and exclusive. Then attack using your mid die plus that bonus. Maybe? I'm not sold on it though. What else we got? No intellectual powers, no material powers. Oh no, we have an intellectual. We have deduction. Calculated dodge. You may take 1 irreducible damage to reroll the dice pool of a target that is attacking or hindering you. Give time. Boost another hero using power. If the hero is already active for the turn, use your max die, and that hero loses health equal to your min die. That hero acts next in turn order. Does that mean that they could get, theoretically, 2 turns in a row? That's pretty good, if that's true. Reliable aptitude. When taking any action using power, you may reroll your min die before determining effects. I like that with his Glock, or even his deduction. It would have to be his deduction, because that's the intellectual power. Unerring Strike. Attack using power. Use your max plus min dice. Ignore all penalties on this attack. Ignore all defend actions. And it cannot be affected by reactions. I like reliable aptitude. So when he's got to figure something out, he's gonna figure out then. Reliable aptitude. That's a inherent, and that is with deduction. Okay, that was painless. We're gonna scroll on past the red abilities. And we're here at the principals pages. We're at identity already. I know that we're going to take Double Agent because he had his shady past before. I think it's identity. We'll find out in a second, but we'll go through them all. Ambition, amnesia, detachment, discovery. Detachment might be... No, detachment's not quite it. Levity, the loner, the nomad, peace... No, and I don't think any of those fit quite right. Rage, savagery, the split, the spotless mind. None of those quite fit. So I think we are going to use our retcon step to change to any principle. So let me find that one. I'm trying to remember what it's called. I just said it too. I'll see you as soon as I find it. While we're looking for that, I also see Principal Detective as a responsibility principle, which is what we're going to take. And Double Agent is also responsibility. So we're going to take double responsibility. The Double Agent in this case is I was loyal to things in my past, but I am, everything else is very fitting. So Principle of the Detective and Principle of the double agent. Right. I think that's everything note-wise. Everything else is just I'm plugging in I'm plugging in little details here and there. So I'll catch you guys at the end and we'll talk about our character sheet. Alright, so we're here with our officer, which we haven't even named. Do you just want to say Officer Jones? No, not Officer Jones, because he's not an officer anymore. But that could be like his hero name. Officer Jones. Let's see here. He's got load, precise shot, principle of the detective, and principle of the double agent. So he doesn't have that many green abilities, but that's fine. He's got precise shot, and that's a very fine attack option. Always be prepared. Flowing fight, called shot, and hair trigger reflexes for his yellow abilities. Quick exit and reliable aptitude and his red abilities. Yep. He doesn't have anything redundant like the like Cassandra did. I think that's all that is to it. Alright, I'll see you guys later.